Hi guys, it's me. You didn't know that, did you? Well, it's June the 30th, Friday, at 6:36 a.m. 2017. And this is Rusty 78609 in my Jayco J-Flight travel trailer, my 26-foot travel trailer that I live in full time. I've lived in travel trailers for 25 plus years, ever since I got my last divorce in 1987, almost. So, having said that, you realize it's 80 degrees here already and it's 6:37 a.m. Wow. It's going to be 170 here today. Probably. No, it'll probably be 95. It's normal for Texas, okay? Central Texas. But anyway, this is comment call. We're going to talk about a lot of comments, guys. Lots of comments. Got a lot of comments. Anyway, we'll start off with Walter. I did a video yesterday about Elio Motors, the company that's trying to build the little three-wheel vehicle. And but anyway, this Walter had sent me a shirt that says Elio Motors on it that he got because if you made a $1,000 deposit, prepaid, put up $1,000, you got a free T-shirt. So he got one, and he says, "You look good in the T-shirt. Glad I sent it to you." And I got to turn the music off. Always leave it on. There, I got it. I think. Yep. Anyway. Says, "You look good in the T-shirt. Glad I sent it to you. Sounded good at the time. Glad I was not down to my last $1,000. Me too, Walter." This is from Inga Moon, and this is about basically corporate service, or customer service in corporations. It says, "Big corporations are making more money now than ever before. Automation and computerization is also saving them more money than ever before. Not only are they cutting corners on the products and services they sell, but they're also cutting pay." Now, that's true. That they're not giving raises and benefits to employees are dwindling, but it's all about profit, folks. But instead of passing savings and affordability on to their customers, the big wigs are laughing all the way to the bank. Well, that's true, because the big wigs are the shareholders, and they want a return on their investment. Who are the shareholders? Well, I don't think it'd take a mental giant to figure that out, do you? Corruption, greed, yeah, it's the way it is. It's not just here, though. It's all over the world, folks. This is not. It's very greed is contagious. Okay, but it says, "Sorry to be negative." Yeah, but that it's the way it is, and I appreciate your comment, Inga. But think positive. Things will get worse. This is Walter again. "Rusty, I have a solution to the White House. I have a 4Runner, and it has a 110 outlet in the back. My wife said she might try tent camping. I found tents that attach to the back with a 7-foot high ceiling. You can sit or stand in the tent. You can get in and out of the White House in that part of the tent." Yeah, I looked at those that fit on the back of the truck, but I don't want to put up a tent. I mean, I don't need one, actually. Thank you, though. This is from Senior Advocate about Elio Motors. "Ha ha ha," he says. "While watching your video, one of my senior citizens walked into my office, and after hearing your voice, not able to see my computer, says, 'I can't believe you listen to Dr. Phil while you work.' I nearly fell out of my chair." Hippie with a cowboy hat. I like your name. He says, he's talking about the tiny home. Says, "Not cedar, pine." He's right. You're right, Hippie. It is a type of pine. I found that out later on. It looks just like cedar, though. I have to tell you that. This is my laptop. It's a Chromebook. This is SRM. "Rusty, these dang automated phone systems nowadays, when dealing with big corporations, are eventually going to be the doom of American jobs." That's true. This is I was talking about how total automation will eventually affect society, or something along those lines. "I use AT&T for both my business and residential needs. Have for many years simply because of the good deals you get when you bundle your services." That's true. However, be forewarned that AT&T utilizes one of the absolute worst customer-friendly automated telephone services that I've ever seen before, and they're infamous for discontinuing your long-time and grandfathered service packages. Much like, yeah, that's just the way it is. It's all about money. Elio Motors comments that Michael says, "Can we say scam?" I think we can safely say that now. This is about customer service again, or corporate service, and this is Dave. He says, "Customer service is an oxymoron in the day we live. Was I the only one screaming Matilda, Matilda, Matilda? When you go to the slab on Saturday, stop and interview a couple of the locals. That would be interesting. Beer 30 starts early that day. Yeah, it definitely does. I don't think I want to try to interview the locals. I don't think I want to hang with that. Not there anyway. Now maybe somewhere else I might, but no. You run into some whoopies there. No. They might be a little higher than I am. This is Mark H. about corporation service. I really enjoyed this video. Keep them coming, Rusty. I plan to. This is from Russell about the tiny home. Nice. Scott about the comment call. Cool road trek simplicity. You're going to get one, Rusty. Keep up the video and welcome back to Texas and cool Google Chrome laptop. Thank you very much, Scott. You are a man of taste. John, comment call. For notification of vids, make sure they click on the bell icon between the subscribed and unsubscribed button and the number of subs. Okay, I never have done that. This is Sarah. All is about Elio Motors. Always these deals. Thanks, Rusty. One just never knows on these things. Only risk what you can, as you know. Thanks for the good repeat or report on the ratio and stock info. No, they're upside down on the current ratio, which is current assets to current liabilities, and you don't want to be there. You don't. Sarah, this is congrats for surviving your last connection details. I hear you. This is Mr. Wayne's talking about service corporations. I gotta say, Rusty, this time I fully agree with your drive around rant. That's me. I was ranting. If it were me doing the talking about the lack of customer service, I would not have been so polite. Those people suck the big one for the most part. And that's all I have to say about that. Well, anyway, just don't sugarcoat it. I mean, just say it. Okay, Mark says, okay, this is about service again. He says, that's how they get you, Rusty. Damn it, they always win. Well, they do because they got the money, you know, and they got it. That's all right. I play in that field. This is from MMP Cody. You're about your first RV, and I just was giving some tips. For your information, there is a major wildfire out west in some of the area where you had gone camping. Yeah, I know that. I got out just in time. Before you take your next trip, you might want to check that there are places to camp at that moment. Yeah, well, I did, and everything was fine. The fire started after I left. Sarita, about about corporations again. Please, we no longer have that code as the oldest jack up your bill scam on the planet. It originated back in the early cell phone days when AT&T came up with a new way to raise low monthly price lifetime contracts. They pulled it off by screwing you into the new monthly premium if you upgraded your phone, nullifying your lifetime contracted reduced price. Son is a detective. Comcast has attempted to use that stunt. Well, it doesn't matter. If they do it, they do it. That's life. This is Elio Motors. You have been pretty spot on. I'm out $1,000. Maybe, you know, the refundable deposits they supposedly have in a separate account. We'll see. Bill S. There was a great laugh at the end, Rusty. That's about the corporate service. Let me find some more here. Going down. I got plenty of them, baby. Plenty. Here we go. Okay. This is Buzz B, I guess, or something. I could see Rusty boondocking. It's about Elio motor in an Elio. Yeah, why not? Yeah, well, you know, you actually could if that back seat would lay flat. And why not? You wouldn't have to worry about the no-see-ums. There's no room for them. Not funny. This is Clint on Elio Motors. Nice description of what's going on with Elio. I saw them at the New York Auto Show a couple of years back. I appreciate your professional opinion as someone who really understands numbers. Storyteller Clint Price. Mr. Hahn has a new channel name. Okay. Interesting fellow. RCC or Rukamo or something. This is about comment call. Richard from El Cajon. Rusty, I was just enjoying your video, your wall and your shirts. You get some nice stuff. I really do. This is from Diane. Whatever happened to the visit to LA? Well, it's been put on hold, Diane. because I'm back in Texas. I may go out there pretty soon. Who knows? Scott says camping in a no, camping in a something pickup. Yeah, okay. Cool camping in a pickup with a camper topper and have fun. Oh yeah, I did have fun. I liked camping in the pickup. It was all right until it got a little warm. Lydia says RVing for the beginners. Says you forgot the Class P. P as in Prius. I probably did, but I didn't intend to, because the Class P is definitely an option for people if they have a Prius. This is about buying a road trek. Thanks for the info. This is Robot Mafia. Cheryl says this is about comment call. Rusty, what's your opinion on gas versus diesel RV? Diesel RVs get better miles per gallon, but diesel costs more, so it's kind of a trade out there. I don't like the smell of diesel, and you can't put diesel in your vehicle without getting that smell on your hand. And when years ago, I had a diesel, a little pickup, and I had a special glove that I would use when I filled it up with fuel, and then I would throw it in the back of the pickup because it stunk like diesel. That's my opinion. You know, the gas mileage is better, the engine lasts longer, but when you do an oil change on a diesel, it costs you a fortune. And this is Ron on Elio Motors. There once was an old boy named Rusty whose voice never got dusty. He's reaching here. While shaking his jake, he gave us his take on opinions that most times seem trusty. You know, Ron, I don't know what you're on, but share it with us. I mean, it's good stuff. He's all right. You know, they don't let him out much, though. You know, Ron has to stay. You know, he's got one of those long sleeve shirts that ties in the back. You know what I mean? This is Art. He says, oh, this is about corporations again. Sounds like every conversation I've ever had with Time Warner Cable or Spectrum, as it's well known. All they do is lie, lie, and lie. Deals changed on a dime or a whim. Yeah, customer service just isn't what it used to be. Extremely frustrating at times. It's terribly frustrating. It is, particularly for us, for me, the older group, you know, because we're used to being able to call and get somebody on the phone that's, you know, that's reasonably courteous and knowledgeable and honest. It ain't happening now. This is from Larry Knock about Elio Motors. $1,000 t-shirt on sale for $100 plus shipping and handling. This is Shifting to High on Elio Motors. Chapter 11 reorganized, Chapter 7 lights out. I think this is right. Yeah, I can't see how they can go much longer, but you never know. I mean, they got some kind of political connections in Louisiana, I know that. Because that deal that with the plant there is kind of shady, but that's okay. That's the way it is. It's about comment call. This is Baba. You seem to be an early bird. Well, I am. I do get up early, and I go to bed early. What time do you usually go to bed? I usually go to bed about 9 o'clock. I know people want to know this. Oh, I do too. I know people really care what time I go to bed. Here you go. This one says about camping. I had a lot of things that I talked about there when I talked about camping, different things. It says, Rusty, have you researched 12-volt air conditioner? Yeah, I've looked at a lot of those. It says, might be possible with your solar setup. I've looked at a lot of those things. They're not designed you know, they're designed just to blow cool air on you. Okay, they're not designed to cool an area, really. It might work that way, but I don't think so. I know I'm not going to try that. Too much space, too much noise. I don't need it. Nice thought, though. This is about Elio Motors. This is Stan. With steady driving, my 2016 Prius 2 Eco averages 70 plus miles per gallon around town, 55 on the highway at 75 miles per hour. It can hold 5 adults, and it's a real car. Yeah, you know, a Prius is a very nice automobile. I enjoyed the ones I had. This is Lillian about Elio Motors. So sad. I hoped it would make it. Me too. Frame that $1,000 shirt. It's not mine, so I'll just wear it when I want to. Maybe they lost a wheel. I just found answers from you that I never received. Re-notifications did not. All right. It says, let me be clear, I never received any answers from you except my hi. There's a lot of comments I don't respond to, Lily. I was testing my tab, which was giving me problems. Okay, well anyway, hi Lily. Stephen, how will, about corporations again, one of Rusty's famous quotes, less is more. Thanks for riding through Central Texas. Yeah, well, you're welcome. This is about corporations again. It says $30. $30 a month equals 130 pack of beer and money left over. Yeah, it really does. Good point. Z-Diver. This is Cindy C. on corporations. I want to be less dependent on businesses. Me too. I so dislike the calling in and getting press this or this for that. I agree, less is more. And yes, have as simple as you can. Well, in other words, basically have a simple life. That's what she means there. Now this is Dro on Elio Motors. I personally wouldn't care what the heck Elio says. A friend of mine forwarded them $100. Supposedly his car was built and he's driving around in it now. Oh well, there are suckers born every minute looking for a deal. There ain't nobody driving around either. There's only 5 of them in the whole United States, and they're all prototypes. We'll do a few more and then we'll end this thing. But anyway, this is Jay Willie on Elio Motors. The winds or fortune are not at their back. Gas is hovering at $2. People are upbeat about the economy, and there are easy ways to make money right now. There is no market for the product. 719 shares traded today. No, I hear you. That's nothing. I mean, that shows absolutely no interest at all. Look for the dead cat bounce, then run for the exits. Yeah, I hear you. They are not going to be able to pay their legal fees. Well, I'm not sure. I don't know. I really don't know much about these people. I don't. I'm just looking at the numbers. So, you know, what they do, they do. Elio Motors, RV Lucky. I've watched your program for a long time, and I can understand zip code behind your head. What is Rusty? Why is it different? Well, this 78639 is a P.O. box in Kingsland, Texas, and 78609 is the name of my channel. That's why they're different. 78609 is the zip code of Buckhannon Dam Post Office, and that's when I started my channel, and that was my zip code, and that's why that is. And after I started my channel, I got they stopped allowing people to do fan funding, and one of my viewers suggested, well, hell, just open you a mailbox. So I did. I opened a mailbox in Kingsland, Texas, and that's the zip code for it. So that answers that question. Okay, this is BZ10 Second about Elio Motors. The stock sounds like an excellent short. Well, I think it's been over shorted. This is across the pond. This is about corporations. Oh my. Now this is pure English here. Okay, I mean, this is how it would be. This is how this would be expressed in across the pond. Oh my, your phone company messed you about. That is so wrong of them. They have no shame whatsoever. Good job kicking them to the curb, but that is horrible customer service. I am surprised that they have not made some sort of effort to get your business back. No, we're in the USA here, honey. They don't have to try to get your business back when they own you. Because I live in a rural area of Central Texas, out in the country. There's only 2 or 3 choices for internet other than your cell phone, and that's it. So if you don't have a cell phone with a hotspot, you don't have any options, hardly. Or satellite, and satellite is so expensive you don't even want to talk about it. But anyway, thank you across the pond for the comment. This is Hobo Hacker. We'll do 2 or 3 more and then we'll quit. Elio Motors, their latest vaporware, the scam of the century. Been hearing about of these for the last 6 years of never producing a single sellable unit. That's true. Elon Musk, that's Tesla, man. Elon Musk did a better job of bamboozling, losing $20K per car, $100K with government subsidies. Yes, folks, you are paying for Tesla to fail. I don't think they're going to fail, though. Patricia, about the customer service. There's no customer care anymore with the majority of large firms. That's true. It says, here's one here. This is about when I was driving around and talking about customer service. says Rusty did a funny video about the slab, and he leaves a link. Yeah, I did that a few years ago. A lot of people didn't like it because I just said what I felt like saying. Last one. This is Arthur. I've done continuous due diligence concerning Elio from the very beginning. You might not want to wear that t-shirt very often. It might actually turn out to be worth more than the projected Elio price someday. ROFL. Anyway, that's well, here's one. Well, that's it. It says and this is about services. I believe the word you might describe the situation as leverage. They thought they had leverage on you. Laugh out loud. Glad you stood your ground. I hate being levered. Kudos to you, good sir. Well, anyway, thank you guys for all your comments. And all I can say is keep them coming. And this again is Friday, June the 30th. Tomorrow's July the 1st, and July the 4th is coming up. So you guys have a wonderful July the 4th weekend. And enjoy your life, okay? Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy USA made when you can. That's why I was hoping Elio Motors would succeed, but apparently they're not. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. You may pee like a racehorse or a 2 or 3 peckered possum, but you will feel a hell of a lot better. Take deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Do that several times a day. Just take a deep breath, hold it for a second, and then breathe out through your mouth. And that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure. Lowering your blood pressure takes the pressure off your heart a little bit, and it doesn't have to work so hard, so you'll live longer. Wouldn't that be wonderful? So having said that, keep your health. That's what it's all about, guys, because without your health, you ain't going to be worrying about Elio or anybody else. So anyway, enjoy your day. Enjoy your 4th of July weekend. Bye-bye.